Hello everyone, Austin here, and this is my vertical slice for the last patient. This is going to be the presentation, shows progress since my first playable and how far I've gotten since then. The progress since the first playable, I think the biggest progress that I've made was getting my interactors to collect and update properly. I've revised the room a bit, adding a bit more clutter to keep the mind busy and distract the player while also making it a simple layout. So that way that their eyes are kind of tracing around the room rather than fixated on singular targets. Gives them a little bit more playtime. Room level design. So this is my revised and we'll say final design without any, good polish or special effects or, modeling of characters and the room itself. A little bit wider camera angle to really capture the entirety of the room so that you can see the different items that are interactable. Try to make it look as much and as close to a hospital room as possible. Even used a box TV to kind of give that old aesthetic. But this is it without any of the real polish that you can see here. I like it. I feel like it'll change, as it progresses, but as far as things go, I think it looks great. My interaction in inventory, so this will be a book here. The updated working inventory now collects and updates appropriately, not just on the one item. And then you can see here that I don't have it fully implemented yet, but it has its locked function. Picked up the random standard item just because, just kind of show it off and how that it works. That's my blueprint, don't look at that. The puzzle and state change, like I said before, I don't have the puzzle completed, so therefore I cannot change the state to be able to get the door unlocked and for me to leave the level. That is still a work in progress. The dialogue narrative, I have a little snapshot here that you can read when it comes to interacting with this book here. The red book, there's a couple other books in there, but that red book is the only interactive. Like it says, you examine the book. It looks like a journal written with written instructions on how to escape. That's the last patient data to get you to see it through. My idea for this is that the dialogue narrative will be the interactable journal. When you interact with the book, it will then show a page or pages on the screen, or a journal from, like a diary or a journal from the last patient before you, that nearly made his or her escape, or maybe they did make their escape, and just kind of gives you a backstory on that whole situation. And like what might be going on in this hospital or asylum that you're in. Give you a little bit of lore, a little bit of flavor. The milestone reflection, overall, while I'm still working on this project as a whole, I really feel like I've come a long way. And I'm excited to really just keep working on it and to get it to be a full working piece by the end, and something that I can confidently have in my portfolio and be like, this is something that I did on my own, with about as minimal as being given a foundation and the know-how and the guidance. I have very minimal experience prior to the Full Sail program, so this is definitely big steps in the right direction for me for game development. And I really want to get it to a point where it just has a really nice polish to it and make it kind of my own little ready to go publishable build. Thank you guys for your time.